Hello and welcome to Dedicated to Wrestling. My apologies for not uploading any videos yesterday, first of all. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but yesterday, suddenly out of nowhere, a heavy cold came on. It seems to have cleared up a lot, but still feeling a little bit rough, but I will continue this. On to the news. Last night, which was the last WWE Raw of 2016, Stephanie McMahon shut down the CM Punk chants in probably the best way I've ever seen anybody do it, completely owning the crowd. As you know, Raw was in Chicago last night, which means the CM Punk chants are going to be rife, and they were from the get-go. Straight away, Stephanie came out for a segment, and literally before she could even get to saying what she wanted to say, the CM Punk chant started up, to which she replied, "If you can keep that up for 2 minutes and 15 seconds longer, you'll last 1 second longer than Punk did." Of course, referring to his UFC debut earlier this year. It was just such a good way to shut them down. I kind of think the crowd half the time are just chanting CM Punk just to see what kind of reaction they get out of whoever's in the ring. They mainly seem to do it when, an authority figure is in the ring, and for me, they couldn't have got a better reaction out of Stephanie. I don't know if it was improvised or she had that planned because she just knew they were going to start chanting CM Punk, but the shutdown was just absolutely great. On to other news. Ryback, as we all know, of course, left the WWE earlier this year under acrimonious circumstances, wasn't happy with practically anything there, and once again, he has been speaking his mind, as he's pretty free to do now, about the WWE now that he's gone. He seems to be burning any possible bridges for a return. Not that he wants that, but he has been shooting on John Cena again. He was being asked in an interview about Nexus, of course. You'll remember the Nexus and the whole controversy about John Cena burying them when they were red hot. He was asked about that, and according to Ryback, John Cena was the very reason the whole Nexus angle was killed off because John Cena did not like that 8 talents were getting over naturally. In his own words, he says, "It was not used properly, mainly because of John Cena. Fucking marks, that's your headline for the fucking week, and it's a fact across the board." Excuse me. Everybody knows it, and he did not want to go any further than what it was going to go past because it was working, because it was 8 guys getting over naturally. That's why, God forbid guys get over naturally. That's what happens when you get a non-competitive athlete in the top position who's not used to competing in real life. That's what happens. Of course, if you read that, Ryback is coming off as pretty bitter, but to be honest, a lot of people agree with him in some ways, me included. The Nexus should not have been buried the way they were. The fact that John Cena basically buried the whole group in one night still leaves a very sour taste in most fans' mouths, especially how hot the Nexus were at that time. So, he's got some points here. He recently even did an interview basically talking about CM Punk, where for once he was saying there was no hard feelings there, but it seems like his feelings on John Cena are still pretty much the same and still pretty cold-hearted, whether you agree with it or not. Thanks for watching, guys. I will definitely be back later with the Raw live ratings, of course. As soon as they're released, I will be back with that video. Again, apologies for my voice and any if I sound like shit. I just wanted to get some videos out for you guys. Appreciate you watching. This has been Dedicated to Wrestling. Until next time.